South China Morning Post, 26 January 2024, Why China is hesitant to allow Xinjiang to access the new road in Afghanistan. China's relationship with Islamic states is a double-edged sword requiring careful handling. The Taliban have completed the first road link between Afghanistan and China. Still, many predict Beijing would be hesitant to grant its war-torn neighbor unrestricted access to its land border due to security worries regarding terrorists and separatist rebels. China currently does not have any customs facilities in the region where Afghanistan and the autonomous Chinese region of Xinjiang meet, and it has not made any announcements indicating that it plans to build an official crossing point. The route is believed to be located near the eastern end of the Wakhan Corridor, where only Chinese border guards patrol nowadays. The US-backed former government came up with a proposal, estimated to cost 370 million Afghanis, $5.07 million, to entice Chinese investment into the nation's undeveloped mineral resources. The 50 kilometers, 31 miles, Little Palmyra Road in Badakhshan province was under construction when halted in May 2021. The Taliban regained power in the nation 3 months later. According to Muhammad Ayub Khalid, the Taliban governor of Badakhshan, in an interview with the Taliban-run Victor news agency, the 5-meter-wide road was finished around January 15. He stated that asphalting would begin shortly. Although Khalid did not provide specifics on the road's location, Azim Ziahi, manager of a local tourist agency, stated that it crossed the Chinese border at the Wakhan Pass, which is located at the eastern end of the Wakhan Corridor, which is a narrow swath of land in the Pamir mountain range. The previous administration hoped the route would improve cross-border transit, trade, and import/export and connect to China's extensive network. According to the Taliban, it might open the door for a more ambitious strategic corridor that would link Afghanistan not just with China but farther afield, with Pakistan and Tajikistan in Central Asia. Zabihullah Mujahid, a spokesman for the Taliban, claims that Amir Khan Muttaqi, the acting foreign minister, and other senior regime officials brought up the plan during an October meeting in Tibet with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. However, commentators noted that although the route held great symbolic value for the Taliban, Beijing had little commercial interest in it. Professor Zhu Yongbao of Lanzhou University's School of Politics and International Relations stated that the project aimed to demonstrate to the Taliban's neighbors that the group could rule the nation. He said that Afghanistan lacked the infrastructure to construct roadways in the high-altitude Wakhan Corridor, saying that the road itself was essentially worthless from an economic and practical access point of view. According to Zhu, China has no regional customs facilities, only frontier border guards stationed along the Wakhan Pass, and is not likely to intervene financially. Not only is it costly, but there won't be any immediate financial benefit from the road. China views the Wakhan Pass, which separates Xinjiang, home to the Uyghur Muslim majority, from Afghanistan's Taliban, as a crucial front line in the fight against terrorism. China needs to take security into account. Although this road has no financial benefit, Zhu stated there must be security hazards. China's stance toward the Taliban has been cautious ever since the US military left Kabul in 2021. Beijing, along with the rest of the world, is highly concerned about terrorism spreading into Xinjiang even if it does not legally recognize the state. The East Turkestan Islamic Movement, ETIM, a separatist organization started by violent Uyghurs, reportedly has 500 fighters in northern Afghanistan, primarily in the province of Badakhshan, according to a UN Security Council assessment released in May 2020. Beijing has consistently pushed the Taliban to make more strides in fighting terrorism while also promising to strengthen trade relations with Afghanistan. Beijing holds ETIM responsible for a wave of violent incidents in Xinjiang. Beijing invited several senior Taliban officials in the previous year. Acting Commerce Minister Haji Nuruddin Azizi was among those who attended the October Belt and Road meeting, which commemorated 10 years of the vast infrastructure effort. The first foreign envoy stationed in Afghanistan since August 2021, China installed an ambassador in Kabul in September to symbolize Beijing's determination to continue engaging with the Taliban. The Taliban's envoy to China made a reciprocal visit to Beijing in December. According to Abdul Basit, an associate fellow at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore's S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies, if China allowed access through the Wakhan Corridor, it would come under increasing pressure from regional terrorists. There are other militant groups in the districts that border the Wakhan Corridor. He stated that the existence of ETM in the Wakhan Corridor will challenge China